Stepping to the office. Doordash for a full day. Oh, not a good way to start. Let's see what we get today. Doordash for a full day and Doordash only, no other apps. Is it still worth it? This used to be my bread and butter. $200 a day on my market was easy. Can we do it today? I don't know. I'm optimistic, I'm hopeful, but I'm a little worried. Let's go. And for those of you that are new, welcome back. Well, if you're new, not welcome back. So my OGs, welcome back to everybody new. Appreciate you stopping in. My name is Pedro Doordash Santiago. We use the gig apps in the St. Louis market to make money. We also talk about betting on you, setting goals, doing it one day at a time, using the apps as a stepping stone to something better for you, whatever that might be. We're going to do a ride along today. We're going to see what we get. We're going to keep the vibes high. Consider hitting the like button for your boy. If you got questions, drop them down below. Let's get into it. So it's probably been, oh man, I couldn't tell you how many months. Several months where I've only had Doordash and Doordash only, turning the apps on. Lately, the last 3-4 weeks, I've done a lot more Instacart, learning that and kind of liking it. Uber, I've really started doing a lot more Uber 6, 7, 8 months ago, doing both of them at the same time. That's the way that you can make money now, and I'd highly recommend it. But I want to see if I can just do some Doordash and see how it goes. What do you guys think is going to happen? How many apps do you guys have? Put it down below. I'll show you guys some of the orders I take, what I don't take, run into any issues, run into any good stuff. We're going to see it all today. So before we start, the main reason I'm doing this video is Doordash is my bread and butter. It's in my middle name. It's the app I really started to make decent money with and trusted in doing it full time. And I see a lot of people in comments and other channels and sharing, you guys are doing other apps like Spark, and maybe you're trying to deliver that, and you're doing more Uber, you're doing rideshare, you're doing Instacart, whatever it is. And you're going away from Doordash because of all the low base pay, the oversaturation, whatever the issue is in your area. And I wanted to see what's the reality. If I'm a new driver coming in, and I'm like, all right, I wonder if I can do Doordash all day, and it's the only app I got, the only one that's I'm approved for. How would I do in the St. Louis market today? All right, first order of the day y'all didn't see, or I haven't done one yet, but this is the second offer, McDonald's, $3. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling, I don't know what's gonna happen today. I'm crossing my fingers for some good offers. Look at this. This $7, 2 different places. Okay. 625, 1.9 miles. I'll take it. Crazy Bowls and Wraps is up the street. Let's get this Doordash day going. Let's see what we can get. Is it still possible in my market to have a decent lunch with only one app? And there she is. Ooh, okay. You know what? I'm going to use this little curbside spot. Why not? Why not? All right, it would wind up being 725, and we got a 650 2.1 first watch. It's not a bad one, but that first watch it's a newer one. They're kind of slow. I'm not going to take that one, but I'll show you guys once I get rid of it. You'll see the 725 pop up. Boom, 725. Let's get the next one. All right, we're still making our way back to the car. It's going off, which is good. It's not that it's not going off. It's just they're not great. Look at this, $5, Raising Cane's. You got to place that order. You have to wait. The lobby's closed. Definite no. 750 stack. I'm starting to have a better understanding now that I've worked some other apps. Now that I know how to find hidden tips and, but as a new person, I can see why Doordash can be distracting. Why is Uber on? That's weird. I gotta turn it off. I could see why it can be depressing. Why is this going off? Look, hold on. I think I must have had it on when I was checking promos. Okay, let's turn it off. I mean, you're not making money when you take that. Look at that, it's going up. All right, I'm showing you guys everything I can in real time. This is all happening since I dropped that off, it's only been about 2 minutes. You got 875, 4.9 miles. Let's look. This isn't a bad order. Okay, it's not bad. It's a straight shot. Look at that. Pretty much a straight shot and then a turn. It's taking me to downtown, which is the zone I'm in already. If you can zoom in on the building, see how you can zoom in? That will allow you to see what kind of building it is. Sometimes I do that. This is a big, it's okay. It's going to the middle of the street. I'm not going to take that one. Okay, 13.25. I was like, ooh, that's good. 12 miles. A lot of highway. Look at that. You see it right along the river there? It's all highway. It's mostly highway. Taking me out of my zone. It's right, well, it's right off the highway, isn't it? Pretty much. I mean, it's a whole nother zone, man. Would you guys take that? I'm not going to, only because it's a whole nother zone over there. I mean, I've had the app on for 30 minutes or not even 30 minutes. And I'm already stressed out. I'm already feeling a little anxious. I'm already seeing just these so small orders with DoorDash. 525 is 1.8. That's not horrible. Showing me a $3 tip. I'm right in between the place and in between the customer. So basically, this drop-off leaves me right where I want to be. I'm going to take this one. I like the dollar to mile is good. It keeps me where I want to go. They might stack it. This one to me is actually better than the $13 order, I think. What do you guys think? Drop a comment down below. I've taken orders like the 13 before. If it's later in lunch, let me go ahead and accept this. If it's later and I want to be back in that direction, because that is the way of home. But I'm trying to make a little bit of money and stay in the same zone if I can. Let's go pick this one up. And as a little friendly reminder for all my new people out there, I remember when I did DoorDash exclusively, I always liked to sometimes also do business with merchants I knew that the stacked probability was like 50-50. What I mean by that is I'll accept an order like this that's kind of like on the fringe of what I like or don't like, but they might add one because it's a busy place. A lot of orders come in and they might add another $5 or $6 or $7 order going a mile or two. And then it really makes this worth its while. So for example, I say that because let's say it's McDonald's. They don't stack a McDonald's in my market. So 525, 1.8, I might not take it because that's all I'm going to get. But with this one, they might stack it. So learn your market, learn where you can actually get an add-on. It doesn't start as a stack, but they add an order on that actually is also worth your while. Only go on a few miles or maybe sometimes just a few blocks. No, they just took my spot. No. All right, no stack action yet, but that's fine. 50-50, like I said. DoorDash. So they're still making that order. I'm doing this if I've only had one app, like I used to, or like maybe some new people do. You're waiting on the other app to come in. I like to drop this because there's 12 people in there. You can tell they haven't gotten their food. They're waiting as well. They're not all drivers. Probably not. I might be the only driver there. I'm not sure. But so, it's tough out here with one app. I'm seeing, it's still early, but it's the middle of lunch. You want to sit around, you got one app, you're waiting 10, 15 minutes for a $5.25 order. Not recommended. Don't recommend it. A lot of times I make these videos so you guys can see, hey, what do I do good, but also what do I do bad? Learn from what's going on. It's crucial to have multiple apps, in my opinion. It's crucial not to wait or not to feel like you have to wait. And if you got multiple other options out there with apps, maybe you don't feel like you have to do that. Oh, I was about to say, now we sit. I literally just declined one order and it paused me. One. Just now. Just did an order. Drop it off. Declined to McDonald's and it paused me. I'm gonna pull over and this is a double dash. One person ordering from Walgreens or Firehouse, and then they give you 8 minutes to order from Walgreens or 7-Eleven or CVS or Dollar General. They didn't tip on either one. It's $5.75. You want me to do your shopping for you? You want me to go to Firehouse Subs for you? I need you guys to find more apps. Look in my eyes. If you're only doing DoorDash, I need you to find another app to supplement. Because orders like this is what DoorDash loves to do. They like pandering to their consumers. And some of the consumers that order off these apps are miserable human beings. Y'all know I show you what I get. I show you what I see, man. I wish it was better. This is the reality of the life of a Doordash driver sometimes if you're only using Doordash. $4.75. Now, not all the orders that have hit our phone have been bad. The majority of them have been. Low tips. This is 6.9 miles. At this point, I'm kind of having fun. $3, McDonald's. This was the moment I realized I made a mistake. DoorDash ain't what it used to be. I can't make $200 in a day like I used to without having to be out here for maybe 10 or 12 hours. I had a moment. Now, we picked up a few orders here that were good. This little sushi joint here. You know, we made a little bit of money, but I could just tell it wasn't going off quite as much. And then I was seeing trash. And I knew I made a mistake. I was like questioning myself, thinking, what am I doing out here? Well, maybe somebody can learn something from it. I don't know. I thought, man, look at these bags. Should I get rid of these DoorDash bags? Like, what? Should I give them away? DoorDash just ain't it anymore. It's just not what it used to be. And that's normal within any kind of work you do. The honeymoon phase ends, and you have to find other ways to make money. That's what I want y'all to get from this video. Because I got desperate and went to Popeyes, and y'all know I hate Popeyes. You got to evolve, and there's a lot of other ways to make money. For Bernicia?
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Because at the end of the day, I'll still do DoorDash, but how many times can you see crap orders until you just feel defeated and kind of disrespected, that is. I said, you know what? We made a little bit of scratch, a little bit of money today, but I'm going to go home. I got other ways I can do things. I got other things I can do, other ways to make money. Now, I'm not saying I'm done with DoorDash, but I'm saying you got to have other apps. Many of you guys know that, but if you're new and you've only got one, you're waiting on another one, there's a lot of other ways to make money. You have to find out what people are willing to pay you to do to make money, because right now, DoorDash, they ain't paying much. See you guys tomorrow.